to see you. My name is Marlayna. I'm going to be showing you two different instruments today. One, starting with the flute. Now, the flute is considered to be a woodwind instrument, even though it's made out of metal. And that's because when flutes were first made, they were all made out of wood, and now in modern day times, they're made out of metal. So to make a sound out of a flute, you blow across this hole so that the air can travel down the flute and come out of these different holes right here and the end to create different notes. Now, depending on where I put my fingers, they will create different sounds. So I'm going to say one note, and then I play one note, and then I'm going to change my fingers, and it's going to play a different note. So there's lots of different things you can do to change the sound of a flute. Obviously, you can move your fingers to create different notes. You can also change octaves. So you can watch my fingers, so my note will not change, but I will go from a lower octave to a higher octave. You can also slur your notes together or articulate them, so you can connect them or separate them. So here is slurred, and here's articulated. You can also create a vibrato sound. This is mostly heard in singing, but it's also heard in any wind instruments. It's when the sound moves a little bit up and down to sound more magical, musical, stuff like that. So, a lot goes into playing the flute, and to show you guys it in action, I'm going to play you a little snippet from my favorite Disney movie, The Little Mermaid. So that is the first instrument. The second instrument I have is called a piccolo. Now this looks pretty similar to a flute, and it is. It is exactly the same as a flute, but smaller. Therefore, it plays higher. So that's the thing about instruments. The bigger that they are, the lower the sound that they make. So if you think of like a tuba or a cello, they all make really low sounds. But the piccolo is super tiny, and so it makes super high-pitched sounds. And it's actually just one octave above the flute. So it's super high. I'm not as experienced in playing the piccolo, obviously. My specialty is normally in the flute. I hope you guys learned something today. It was so good to see you. Have a good day.